systems are estimated to be on the order of $170,000 annually, which is quite a chunk out of our road district. Other impacts are improved air quality, improved neighborhood aesthetics, because you don't have all these different trash cans out. Reduction in the number of days per week that collection services occur in the same neighborhood, a reduction in noise, and increased neighborhood safety, because trash trucks are inherently unsafe. Now, our comparison of trash and other vehicle impacts are, if an automobile with a number of axles or two has an ESOL factor of 0.008. Van or pickup has a 0.0052. Residential trash trucks have a factor of 1.0230, which is the equivalent passenger car of 1,279 passenger cars. Is there some way, shape, form, or fashion that our board can work on either restricting the numbers of trash trucks in the area, the same area, maybe redistricting the trash trucks, or getting a bid from the most reasonable trash service to pick up trash in Stookey Township over a period of 5 days and in different areas to save our roads, which are a major cost to us. Can we do that?
Talk to your highway commissioner.
Well, first of all, talk to the board about this. This
board is not responsible for any part of the maintenance.
But you are responsible, not for maintenance, but we are responsible, and the board should be responsible for the improving of safety on the streets, which is not Sal's department. And that many trash trucks do.
Can I answer that?
Yes,
Sure, go
Can
ahead.
I answer your
you
question?
certainly can.
We can only do what the state allows us to do, and we don't have the power to do it.
We don't have the power?
Under Dillon's law, we can only do what the state says we can do. And they don't, as far as I know, there's no way we can contract hiring or taking bids.
Yeah, but can we force the trash trucks to be more uniform in their pickup? Like one company does in one particular neighborhood, another one does another area?
And you'd have to take that question to a lawyer to the state.
Would we have a lawyer?
I think that responsibility is going to come down to the county. I don't think we're going to be able to prevent trash trucks from going back into neighborhoods in unincorporated areas.
In Stookey Township, we could, to save our roads. So
Contact your county board member.
I will do that.
There you go.
If he's not.
All right, Herman, what's up? Your 5 minutes are up.
Question, according to last month's minutes, we had to provide a waiver, had everybody sign a waiver for the overnight and $1 million in liability. And I understand that the overnight has been canceled based on, was there something in writing?
I submitted all that information to the township attorney for his review, not only of the waiver, but for his concerns legally for the township. After they submitted back a report to me, they basically said that we should not allow it at this time because the park is not set up for overnight camping. Therefore, any type of camping that we would allow would expose us and open up future problems. So based upon the lawyer's recommendation, I called Cindy and just said, you know, this is not going to work.
Yeah, is there a report though that you can see?
He just sent me an email basically telling me that their research was not in our favor to do it. He didn't give me a written report, no.
Okay.
Is that going to be shared with the trustees then?
I just said, you sent me an email.
Copy the email.
Basically,
Yeah, are you going to send that to the rest of us?
Sure, I'll be whatever you said, send it to you.
Shouldn't there be a motion, since there was a motion to do this?
Well, I think once the lawyer tells me that we shouldn't do it, I called the representative back and told her, based upon the lawyer's recommendation, that it's not something we should do. Now, if you want me to put it on the agenda and get the board to basically go ahead and I'll make a motion based upon the lawyer's recommendation that we not allow overnight camping, I'll be more than happy to do it. I'll set up a special meeting and I'll make sure you can be there.
Okay.
All right, what else you got?
The other question is, why do we duplicate what the county does with cutting grass? I mean, we're spending, we're making.
You know what, let me tell you, first of all, we're not spending a whole lot of money cutting grass here, okay? Not a whole lot of money. And here's the situation.
Or
Hold on, I'm not done yet. You just asked me a question.
He's not
okay?
done yet.
He finished.
No, he didn't. He was still asking you a question and you interrupted him.
What duplication are you speaking of, Herman? Where we're cutting and the county's cutting?
Cutting long grass. When someone's.
Because when a neighbor calls and a neighbor wants, they complain about the length of the grass because there's no one in the home, all right? I contact whoever has the fastest capability of getting out there to get the grass cut for the neighbors in the neighborhood. Sometimes the county beats me to it, which is great.
Why, since we're duplicating service, that's what the county does. The county will come out, once the grass reaches 12 inches, which is the county ordinance, they will then cut the grass. They then put a lien on the property of roughly $270. That lien has to be paid before the property can be sold. At any time we've run into it, we've called the county because that's the process. I don't know why Stookey Township doesn't use the process, why we're spending our tax money. You say it's not a lot of money, but when people out there, the guy that lives in Mississippi and owns a house on Northern Drive and never cuts the grass, if he finds out he can get it done for free, he's never gonna cut the grass. And we're gonna keep paying. We, as a county, as a township, will keep paying for it.
I don't have any problem cutting the grass. No problem.
Well,
What else you got?
It's my money,
Yes, it is.
yeah. And you asked for 4.9% increase to pay bills, to pay grass cutting. And I'll ask Tom this question. Tom, is this something that the state allows you to do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the answer to your question.
Township?
I don't know where he gets authority to cut the grass. And the second thing I would tell you, being I was a fire chief and with fire departments for years, and I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think so.
I don't think, because Bruce at Belleville Fire Department went out and burnt a lot off for some people, and he burnt out the new pine trees that got planted. They become liable. So I think there is a wavering thing is to see if we have authority to do it.
Okay, well, is that it? Anything else?
That's it.
All right, thank you. Curtis? All right. Sal?
I'm gonna move this so
I've
you
been
folks
there.
can see it. And one of you keep an eye on me on the time. I need to be respectful of everybody's time. 8 minutes is what I need to tell you what I need to tell you. I'm sorry that you can't see this stuff here, you folks, but I need to show it to the folks here. There's a car out there with a license plate that has the insignia of a recipient of the Purple Heart. So those of you who serve the country, from an immigrant American, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you. And the fellow who has this license plate with the Purple Heart on it is Les Creek. He fought in Vietnam. His father fought for the country right alongside my father-in-law, World War II. Since the last time we met, a month ago, we have accumulated over 100 items in our war room at the shop. These are items that you called in about to be done. When we get done with an item, we put an X on it. If it's not done, it stays on the board. First, we had one small board. Then we bought 2. And then I asked Karen to order 2 more. We're gonna have boards all around. If you call me about a weed of grass that's too tall, it's gonna be on the board until we take care of it. If you call me about a bridge that's falling in, it's gonna stay on the board until we take care of it. So one of the 100 plus items, Brian, is your item. And I prioritize things based on the urgency, safety, and things of that nature. Yours is important and it's urgent. And we will do it, and we can meet if you want. I'll let you get more on it. The last time we met, I told you about school buses going over a bridge on Mueller Road. And school buses going over that. Here, since then, we pulled out the culvert that you can walk through from under that bridge. And we put a new one in. We got 3 bids in doing that work. From Baxmeyer, from Carl Bannister in Sparta, and from a decamper in Carlisle. The bids were from close to $16,000 to about $24,000. All of them are 3 qualified contractors. So we engaged the least expensive. We got it done. After we did that, we needed to restore the road. This was done last week. We put out bids for the paving job as well. And we got 2 bids. One from Chris Brothers and one from Moore Asphalt. Both are qualified contractors. We got a bid for 4,000 something, we got a bid for 9,000 something. So we naturally hired the